to come back and review at a later time. And also, if you will question and answer phase, if you will stop the recording at the question and answer phase of the meeting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Mr. Harrell, before we begin, I'd like to inform parents that may need assistance with translation to contact the school tomorrow, and we will answer any questions that they may have. And for all others, if you have questions during this presentation, please type your question in the chat box, and we will answer all questions at the end of the presentation. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
And Mr. Harrell, also Mr. Carmona.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, I was
Okay.
just gonna translate that. Yeah, antes de empezar quisiera informarles que si necesitan traducción de alguna o ayuda de algo que se explica, por favor llamar a la escuela mañana y entonces ellos les podrán dar más información.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Carmona. At this time, we would like to start our 7th grade open house for the 2021 and 22 school year. We would like to welcome back all parents and students to Morrow Middle School. We'd like to welcome our scholars back to school at this time. I'd like to provide some information as we get ready to get started or as we get started today. All right. At this time, I am the proud principal of Morrow Middle School. My name is Lavanat Harrell. And parents, we're going into my 5th year here at Morrow Middle School, and I am excited to work for the Morrow community and for our students. And we're so elated to have our students to return at this time. Back to face-to-face instruction. I'm truly excited. All right. As I stated, this year will be face-to-face with some virtual options for our students. The majority of our students have opted for face-to-face instruction, and they will return to school on Monday, August the 2nd. Homeroom starts at 8:45. All students must be in homeroom, as I stated, on or before 8:45 to avoid tardiness. Okay. Students can be dropped off as early as 8:10 a.m. each morning. I repeat, students can be dropped off as early as 8:10 a.m. to enjoy a delicious breakfast from our grab-and-go breakfast from our cafeteria. And also students will have lunch in the classroom for the first week of school. Some students have opted for the Virtual Learning Academy. I repeat, some students have opted for the Virtual Learning Academy. We will have a virtual learning meeting starting at 6 p.m. today for those parents that have been assigned Virtual Learning Academy and that have opted to do so. Okay, as we start today, I want to remind you that the health and safety of our faculty and our students and our community is first and foremost here at Morrow Middle School. We are in accordance with all CDC guidelines here at Morrow Middle School. We ask that students bring sanitizer with them. We do have sanitizer and we do have sanitizer and wipes here, antibacterial wipes or disinfectant wipes for our students to use as they sit at their desk. But we also ask that parents assist at this time. If you would like for your child to have disinfectant wipes or come to school with them, please, they can bring them to school to wipe down their desks as they transition to their classes, okay? And this is another safety measure that we will have here at school, okay? All right, our school day ends promptly at 3:45. I repeat, homeroom starts at 8:45. The school day ends at 3:45. We ask that if parents are if students are car riders, that parents are here promptly to pick them up in the afternoon, as we do not offer campus kids here at Morrow Middle School. So students will opt, if they do not have tutorial or remediation, they will be on the front side of the building. We do ask that parents that are dropping students off, please drop them off in the front of the building, as the side of the building is used as a bus lane for our students, and we want to keep all students safe. So we'll ask that all parents that are dropping off students, although it can become congested some mornings, we ask that you please use the front entrance to drop students off here at school. Okay. We do have literacy and math expectations instruction-wise here at Morrow Middle School. So we ask that students put in time in and outside of school. We'd like for our students to be engaged in reading for at least 1 hour outside of school, and they will use the iReady platform to assist with those reading strategies that our students need assistance with. That is for iReady Reading and for iReady Math. So we ask that students put in at least an hour a week for iReady Reading and iReady Math. And we will have prizes that we will offer for students for keeping in good standing with their iReady platform work weekly. All right. CCPS is having an extravaganza this weekend, and we would ask that parents register their child for the CCPS extravaganza that is located on the Morrow Middle School website or the Clayton County Public School website. We have several locations. Upon registering your child for the extravaganza, and you can receive a free book bag along with free school supplies as well for registering. Upon registration, you will be sent an email to tell you the location that you will need to go and pick up those items. Now, those items are there until all items run out. So please make sure that you register for the CCPS extravaganza. Okay. The next item is Clayton County Public School is fully on board with getting vaccinated. The current vaccination rate for Clayton County Public Schools is 32% for fully vaccinated persons. To reach herd immunity, we need to reach at least 70% of our population receiving the vaccination. So Clayton County Public Schools is calling the shots. Why is it important to get vaccinated to receive the COVID-19 vaccine? That means no more masks. That means no more social distancing, no more endless Zoom meetings, hugs with close friends and family, school dances and parties, indoor sporting events with no fan restrictions. So CCPS, let's get on board with getting vaccinated. Although parents, it is not a requirement that your child is vaccinated to attend school. This is a personal choice for you and for your family, okay? The next item is the first day of school and first week of school. Parents, I know it's been quite some time since our students have been indoors and in the classroom, and I know that a lot of you would like to escort your child to class on the first day of school, and a lot of us are used to doing that. We received updates and information as recent as today in regards to that. On the first day of school or first week of school, parents, I do apologize, but you will not be able to escort your child to their homeroom class on that day. We ask that you drop your student off in the morning, and we will have adults there to assist in escorting students into the building during that time frame. I do apologize in regards to that, but we also want to keep our students safe, our teachers safe, and our schools safe at this time. So please accept my apologies for that. So students and parents, I want to thank you and welcome you again to our 7th grade open house. We will have time at the end to answer questions that you may have in regards to the start of the school year, and hopefully we can address any and all concerns and let you know that your child's safety is first and foremost with us here at Morrow Middle School, as we provide them with the best instruction possible. So we are excited about our students. All right. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to, and I want to introduce our leadership team, the Morrow Middle School leadership team. It starts with myself as the principal, Mr. Harrell. Miss Nance is the 6th grade assistant principal. Miss Ellison is the 7th grade assistant principal, and she will be with you shortly to introduce her team. And Mr. Proctor is the 8th grade assistant principal. Okay. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to our 7th grade phenomenal assistant principal, Miss Regina Ellison.
Good afternoon, parents and students. I'm Mrs. Ellison, the 7th grade assistant principal, and I want to welcome you to Morrow Middle School. Morrow Middle School is a school of excellence, and we have high expectations for all of our students. Students are taught and expected to follow our Bobcat Pride Matrix for a successful school year. If you can go to the next slide, please. The P in Pride is prepared. Students are expected to come to school every day, prepared and ready to learn. That means come with your laptops charged with paper, pencils, etc. R is respectful. Students are expected to show respect for your teachers, classmates, and themselves. I is involved. Get involved in classroom discussions and with after-school student activities. D is diligent. Show care and quality in your schoolwork. And E is efficient. Complete all tasks in a well-organized manner. Finally, parents, we need your continuous support. Please make sure you utilize Infinite Campus to monitor your students' attendance and grades. Please contact your child's teachers if there are any concerns. Next, we have a message from our PTSA president, Mr. Tony McQueer.
Parents, we do apologize if you'll give us just 1 minute to fix the volume issue. If not, we will go to the next slide and we will come back to our PTSA president. And he also may be with us at this time to address any issues or questions towards the end of the presentation.
Greeting, Bobcat family. My name is Tony McCreer, and I will be serving as your 2021-2022 PTSA president here at Morrow Middle. It is my honor and pleasure to serve you and to work with your scholars to make this an outstanding year. Just have a few items I need to share with you so that we can get this year started off correctly. All PTSA meetings will be held via Zoom. Per COVID protocols, again, all PTSA meetings will be held via Zoom. All PTSA meetings will be held the second Wednesday of each month, starting at 6 p.m. Again, every second Wednesday of each month, starting at 6 p.m. will be your PTSA meetings for Morrow Middle. Also, parents, if you want to know how to be involved with PTSA, the quickest way is to become a PTSA member for Morrow Middle. Membership is $10 for the year. Again, that's $10 for the year. That covers you for the entire year that your child is in school at Morrow Middle. The envelopes for payments can be found in the main office, and a Cash App link will be coming very soon. Please look out for that. A Cash App link to make your payments will be coming very soon. Again, I need as many parents to sign up as an active member. Again, membership is $10 for the year. Also, Morrow Middle Spirit shirts will be available soon per grade level, per color. 6th grade is white, 7th grade is gold, 8th grade is forest green. Again, 6th grade is white, 7th grade is gold, 8th grade is forest green. Shirts, t-shirts are $15 and hoodies are $30. Again, t-shirts are $15, hoodies are $30. Cash App will be available, the same place for membership to do for the t-shirts, just on the information line, put in for shirt and size and color, and we can get you taken care of for that. Information about parent volunteering will be forthcoming. Again, dealing with COVID protocols, we want to make sure that everybody is safe and that our scholars are safe, so that any volunteers that we have, we will get that information out to you, how you can help out very soon. If you have any questions or would like to get in touch with me, anything regarding PTSA, feel free to give me a call at 678-463-8581. Again, that's 678-463-8581. Just leave a short, brief message with your name, your child's name and grade, and your concern, and we'll be more than happy to get with you. Again, we look forward to a great year serving your scholars here at Morrow Middle, and go Bobcats! Greeting, Bob.
Up next, we'll have Ms. Mosley from our Magnet Gifted Department.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ms. Mosley. I am one of the team members for the Magnet Gifted Department. I teach ELA for 6th and 7th grade. Our Gifted and Magnet Open House will be held at a later date, but we will be able to give you a lot more information. This is our team, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Gifted and Magnet team. Our Gifted and Honors team, same thing, we'll be having a meeting at a later date to expound on what the Gifted program is all about. Thank you, and this is the team for the Gifted.
Hello, my name is Ms. Woodfin, and I am a 7th grade math teacher here at Morrow Middle School. We just wanted to kind of give you an overview of the teachers of the Connections team. Your scholars will be having a Connections class daily, and these are the teachers that will be teaching them. They will give you, once they get to class, they will let you know what specific supplies that they will need specifically for that class. All right, and I'll just go ahead and start with our daily schedule. Arrival, students are not able to arrive no earlier. The building won't be open to students any earlier than 8:10. And they will be transitioned to their homerooms about 8:25. Please be on time daily. It is imperative that our students have a full day of instruction. Pickup is promptly at 3:45. That is for walkers, bus riders, as well as car riders. And this year we will have a 6-block rotation. Students will go to their regular core, 4 core classes, a Connections class daily, and then we will have an additional 6-block class that the students will have daily. One last thing, on the first day, students will be escorted to class by the faculty and staff. So as Mr. Harrell mentioned, parents unfortunately will not be able to enter the building due to COVID restrictions. Okay. All right, up next, we will have Ms. Jacobs.
Good afternoon. My name is Ms. Jacobs, and I'm a social studies teacher here for 7th grade. I wanted to go over our supply list with you. This is a general supply list that the team got together, and we asked that when you get your supplies or you go out shopping for your supplies, your student supplies or child supplies, please have these things in mind: pencils, blue and black pens, highlighters, disinfecting wipes, colored pencils, pencil pouch or pencil box, rulers, a 2-pocket, 3-prong folder, at least 3 of them, loose leaf notebook paper, 5 composition notebooks, and 1 spiral notebook. And on our wish list at this time, we asked for at least a 1 gigabyte USB drive. Additionally, each child, when they meet their teachers, their homeroom teacher and all their content teachers, they will have a specific list of supplies at that time. But again, this is our general supply list. And on the next slide, I wanted to share with you what Mr. Harrell spoke about earlier. We do have a back to school supply giveaway. And at this time, we have one of our teachers dropping that link in the chat box for you to go ahead and register. Additionally, Mr. Harrell has mentioned that you will be able to register from our Morrow Middle School's website. Thank you. I look forward to working with both you and your child this school year. Next, we'll have Mr. Evans.
Thank you, Ms. Wood, Ms. Jacobs. Good afternoon. Keith Evans here. I'm your 7th grade science teacher. I have the responsibility of sharing the uniform with you. The uniform for Morrow Middle School 7th grade will be yellow polo short shirts for both boys and girls, either khaki pants and khaki skirts for girls, khaki pants for boys, of course. Shirts are tucked and pants are pulled up with belts. There will be only closed-toe shoes, no slides, no flip-flops, and no sandals. There will be no hoodies and no ripped bottoms. Here's a picture at the bottom of what we'll be wearing, just as a sample. Thank you so much. Looking forward to teaching your students.
Good afternoon. My name is Ms. Johnson, and I will be talking about transportation, the arrival and the departure of transportation. So for walkers and bus riders, they will enter through the bus lane. For car riders, they will come through the front entrance. We want to remind you, as Mr. Harrell stated, school starts the students will be transitioning to their classrooms to homeroom at 8:25. So make sure that your scholars are here on time. They will not be allowed into the building until 8:10. And as far as if there is a change in transportation of how your student will be getting home, please contact the front office no later than 2:45 to let them know how the student will be going home. Otherwise, they will be going with the mode of transportation that was completed on the form.
Great afternoon, parents. It is not a typo. My name is Miss E. Johnson. So we have 2 Johnsons on the 7th grade hall. I teach science along with Mr. Evans, and I am going to talk about the bus information. So how you get information on the bus number or the bus route for your child. In the link, in the chat box, the link will be presented for you. And this is the link that was on the PowerPoint slide. This is the web page that will be pulled up. Under the student information, you will type in your address for your child. You will select the grade level, which is 7th or 8th grade, depending on your child, but 7th grade. Don't have to worry about the actual program at all. So the address that I chose would be 2070 Lake Harbin, so 2070 Lake Harbin Road. And just select go. You don't even have to put the city if you do not choose to, and just select go. you will see that the address was populated, so you will select that link. Yes, you will select the school that says Morrow Middle School, and then from there, you will get the bus information. So if you see on line 1, it says that your student or your child will be picked up at the stop time at 8:11 a.m. at that bus location, which is 2070 Lake Harbin Road. It has a bus number, but as we know, buses do change periodically. So what we want you all to focus on is the route number. So in the event that bus number 746 is not there, the bus that is in exchange or en route of that original bus will have the routing number in the window. So 173, the route number, is what we all want you to take emphasis on. And then it will tell you also on the second line the time that they will be dropped off back at their home location. So again, the link to find out the bus route has been listed in the chat box. We want to encourage and definitely emphasize that students need to arrive on time with the COVID precautions, having the temperature checks, as well as the importance of if they're not here, they cannot learn. So we definitely want them to arrive on time and be present. Thank you. Okay, and next we have a message from our athletics department.
Greetings, Bobcat family. I am Coach Starry Freeman, your athletic director for Morrow Middle School. Fall sports have begun. If you think that you're interested in trying out for the volleyball team or the football team, then I am the person that you need to contact. First, you must be academically eligible, which means that you must have passed 5 of 6 classes from the previous school semester. I will be checking this information. A link will be provided where you can click on the link. Make sure that you include your first name and your last name, your grade, and the sport that you are interested in. I will then get back to you to let you know if you are academically eligible. If you are eligible, you will need to have a physical form, as well as you will have to create a Dragonfly account and fill out all of the necessary electronic forms. So again, we are kicking off the school year in full force, getting back to football and volleyball for middle school students. So make sure that you click the information link, fill out your information so that I can contact you to let you know if you are eligible to try out. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.
Okay, up next we have Ms. Perkins and Ms. Miller.
Hello, Bobcat family. I am Miss Danielle Perkins, 7th grade English language arts teacher at Morrow Middle School. I am on team 7B. And we also have Miss Miller. She's a 7th grade math teacher. She's going to introduce herself in just a moment. I'm going to briefly tell you the things that Morrow Middle School have done in order to make sure that your students are safe. Our COVID precautions are, we have assigned seating in the classroom as well as lunchroom, so we can adequately do the contact tracing and things like that. We want to make sure that your child, if they are in a specific seat, they are capable of wiping down that seat and making sure, and the previous person who was in it wipes it down as well. So we have put these procedures in place to make sure that everyone feels safe and everyone is comfortable. So as soon as one person leaves the seat and the class dismissed, they wipe down there before they leave the classroom, and then they put the sanitizing wipe in the garbage. As soon as you enter the classroom, you receive a sanitizing wipe wipe your desk off, and then you put it in the garbage. We have plexiglass, we have social distancing, we have all of the things necessary to make your children feel safe and comfortable. So next we will have Ms. Miller, and she will discuss some more things that we have put in place.
Hello, family. Hello, everyone. Just want to go over what some of our COVID precautions are. Just to piggyback off what Ms. Perkins mentioned, the first week of school, your students will be eating lunch in our classrooms. Also, once we start to transition over to lunch in the cafeteria, there will be assigned seats there. And also in the classroom, our building has decided on assigned seats once we enter into our classrooms as well. Another thing, no sharing of supplies will be allowed this year. Masks are, of course, required at all times. Social distancing will be in place all throughout the day. And we look forward to your students in the building and following these precautions to make sure we minimize and possibly alleviate the spread of COVID. Thank you all.
I'm sorry, one thing I want to reiterate really quickly is in the restroom, there are only 3 students allowed in the restroom at a time. So we really want to reiterate that. So if there is someone standing out if you go into the restroom and there's already 3 people in there, there is a place designated for you to stay outside. We only 3 people at a time. Have a great one.
All right. Good afternoon, parents and students. My name is Mr. Tyler. I am a 7th grade social studies teacher here at Morrow Middle School. And I want to briefly go over some information in regards to our textbooks. Physical textbooks will be distributed in the classroom of each subject teacher. Additionally, each subject teacher will show students how to access an online version of their textbooks as well. Also, please be responsible for your textbooks. Any additional information will be provided for you once the students arrive in the classroom. And now let's turn it over to technology.
Good afternoon, Bobcat family. My name is Sana Garrett. I am the 7th grade ELA teacher, and I have the privilege of discussing technology with you all. Family and scholars, we're asking that you bring your laptops charged every day. We don't want to have a disruption in our instructional day. We want to maximize instruction. You guys have already lost so much. So we're asking that you bring your laptops charged every day. The laptops are county issued and all browsing is tracked. With that being said, we are asking that all students stay on task, that you're not going to websites that are inappropriate, because that will result in disciplinary actions. Again, it is being tracked. And I know our kids are very technologically savvy. And even though some of the websites are blocked, they know how to get to other things, but we're just asking that the scholars just stay on task. That will just alleviate all issues. Students, you're responsible for your computers. Please make sure you're not eating around them, make sure no water gets on them, make sure you're not holding them open, make sure they are protected when you're not using them, they're in your case. Also, students, we are not sharing access codes. Again, this will result in disciplinary actions. This is for your safety as well as the safety of your peers. Again, I'm looking forward to a phenomenal Bobcat year, and you all have a good one.
Hi, good afternoon, Bobcat family. I'm Ms. Kay Taylor. I teach ELA 7th grade on 7A. And I do want to go on into technology, the logistics of it. I know we have a lot of people wondering about the laptops. If you are a newly enrolled student, you will be contacted. They'll be getting those next week, beginning of the week. But we need to make sure that before they receive their laptop, they have to have signed, you have to have signed as a parent, the ELBC paperwork. It must be completed and turned in before they can receive their laptops. If a student already has their laptops and you've already completed the ELBC from last year, then there's nothing else for you to do. Okay, I did provide the link below, and Ms. Potts and someone is putting it into the chat now, where there is a link that goes straight to the website that will give you the actual paperwork that you need for the ELBC. At this time, I do not believe that you can digitally sign it. It has to be signed physically and brought into the school either by yourself or by your student. Okay, our technology representative is here on a daily basis. So should you have technical problems with your computers, we do have someone here to help. Okay, and then also know that the students need to keep up with their chargers. It would be great for them to bring their chargers on a daily basis. And there is a fee if they lose lose or have theirs stolen, the chargers, there is a fee for that. Okay, and any other updates will be provided. Thank you, and I look forward to teaching your students.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Carmona. I am the 7th grade and 8th grade math magnet teacher. Just wanted to go over the first day forms and lockers. As you know, every year we have first day papers, and they will be sent home the first day and must be returned to the homeroom teacher. In order to receive their locker, they must make sure they return all forms and pay their $3. And of course, because of COVID, there is not going to be any sharing of lockers.
Hello, my name is Miss Lisa Swain. I'm teaching 6th and 7th grade science in the magnet program. And we have several questions in the chat. They're asking if they can wear Crocs, and also can girls wear khaki shorts?
Okay, Ms. Lisa Swain, we'll take one question at a time. So
Okay.
Thank you. All righty.
Okay, as far as the Crocs are not allowed, but the khaki shorts, Mr. Harrell, correct me if I'm wrong, the shorts will be okay.
Yes, in regards to the khaki shorts for young ladies, yes, that is definitely appropriate at any time. We try to avoid wearing Crocs, open-toed shoes or sandals at any time for safety purposes. Crocs, the bottom of them, students can easily slide in or out going up and down steps throughout the day and injure themselves. So we ask that students not wear Crocs to school. Just please wear sneakers. That way we can protect the feet and protect our students throughout the day.
All right. Also was asking for where will be the virtual meeting taking place at 6 o'clock. Ms. Taylor added the link in the chat. If you need additional information, please let us know. Also, it's a question about when can parents pick up Chromebooks for the students who are virtual learning?
Okay. The parents that have opted for virtual learning, they will receive a call from the front office to let them know times throughout the day that they can pick up their child's Chromebook and complete their ELBC form as well. To help to expedite the process, we just ask that parents go ahead and fill out the ELBC form. The link was placed in the chat box and also can be found on the Morrow Middle School website. If you'll have that completely filled out and turn that in, then our technology liaison, who's housed here at the building, can assist with issuing your child a Chromebook on or after the first day of school. And also all virtual learning students will receive textbooks as well.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. I have a parent asking, my child has an IEP from her previous school. How does that work?
Okay, I emailed that parent privately and provided that parent with the information. And for other parents as well, if you have a question about your child's individualized education plan, we ask that you please contact the school. If you have not already been contacted by your child's case manager as well, you can email me as the principal, or you can also email Ms. Sherry Nance, who's our administrator over special education, and also our department chair for special education is Ms. Mackenzie Diaz. And so you can email either one of us or be in contact with us in regards to your child's education plan.
what protocols are currently in place to ensure an anti-bullying environment for Morrow Middle?
Okay. And I emailed that parent as well privately, but for all parents, just to assure all of you, just the anti-bullying practices for Morrow Middle School are in accordance with state protocols and guidelines as well. We ask that if a child is being bullied at any time, we ask that you inform the school first and foremost. If your child comes home and lets you know that I feel as though I'm being bullied, or someone is sending me inappropriate information in a chat box or anything of that nature, then we ask that you contact the school immediately, your child's grade level administrator, or you can start with your child's teacher and inform the counselor and the grade level administrator as well. We will investigate the matter, and we will inform the parent of our findings as well. But any bullying incident will be fully investigated, and both parents and students that are involved will be advised of the outcome of the investigation. And also both students will receive counseling in regards to the matter, and a mediation will be held to provide final assistance as well.
And I have about how I will go about signing up my daughter up to attending virtually.
Okay, and I emailed that parent as well. The deadline for signing up for the Virtual Learning Academy was June the 15th. However, at this time, we are looking at each individual situation on a case-by-case basis. If there is a medical documentation or anything in regards to that, if there's a